before computers, it was before machinery, before they had all these phone systems. So what he did was he created this. He found this office here. He moved in. Hey, right?
He didn't have it. He received this office from the Rebbe.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know
Rebbe
that.
Chayamushka, because he used to help in the Rebbe's house as a bachur. And she needed somebody here for in case they needed to bring a thermos for the Rebbe, they had to run to the house and bring a thermos of tea, or he was needed upstairs. So they gave him a bedroom. He slept here. Later on, there was a certain Rabbi Gansburg from Eretz Israel that wrote to the Rebbe, it would be a great idea, it was a very lovely idea, if the people in the world, in Israel or in London, could hear the talks. And there used to be, and so he was sleeping here, and there was somebody else who was also very talented, Rabbi Muller Rifki. Here, you see this little pictures. This is my husband. This is the first. The little, before we were engaged. Actually, here this was Yuchvat. We were already engaged. Oh, but really? I lived in Italy. And he lived there.
Computer know-how.
Yeah. Okay. So
this is before computers.
This is before computers. So then they said they made it. They pulled phones and they made wires. Not anything really official. And they gave the first hookup. That Israel and London and I think my father.
Your father?
Someone else. Yeah. Okay, they made the first Montreal, like 4 places. Then it began, but they needed this room because this window gives to the shul downstairs,
right.
To the shul that we just saw.
Right.
And the Rebbe used to verbringen there. This is the view of the verbringen.
Right.
Right
Near here.
Yeah. And Rabbi Hecht, later on, when it went on air, he would sit on this chair with earphones and give transliteration of what the Rebbe spoke between the speeches, because they're singing. So he would say, translate what they say.
By what they sang, he
so
translated.
he would sit on this window. Okay, so then, this is a bit. Then later on, they modernized. You see, this is the first phones. Here, look, the picture. And then later on, he eventually got into it more and more and more, and he built this whole system himself. Never went to college.
Unbelievable.
Pulled my husband. Yeah, never went to college. Pulled out books from the library. Built marginals. Yeah. And actually there is a write-up from the New York Times, there was an article somewhere, that was written a self-made engineer.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so this phone,
That's unbelievable.
every phone is hooked on to another country. So in those days the computer didn't work. Today you just do like this, Twitter or this. But here every phone is attached to every country had to pay for a phone line. It was a lot of money. And then it costed them minutes also. And then, okay, here, then everything was connected with switches. If you look here, you look at the name of the countries. Now, Israel had also their own hookup, you see? Yeah? Here they gave to Jerusalem, and Jerusalem gave it to all over Israel. And the same was in England. They gave it to big places had, and that they gave it to others. Look here.
See you all soon.
No, Cleveland, Buffalo, I don't know, Binghamton, Argentina, Madison, Australia, Detroit, Milwaukee, Israel. There is also a lot of privates that, like I used to receive, and just mention the world, and you have the world here. And like they would call, there was always one emergency line because they said somebody got disconnected. So it would call emergency and they would say, okay, we'll switch on. And as soon as the place is called, we are ready for it, they switch them on.
Oh my God, that's tough to do this all the way.
Is this Rebbe Chayamushka, this picture?
Yeah. In the younger years, Rebbe Chayamushka, and the Rebbe's wife. Oh, here there's also little, you can look at the different microphones here. A little expo. like in the, probably in the 50s. רק לסגור גם האור?
לא, לא, אני חוזר בהמשך.
Okay. These are just four microphone. Here and here, you see, different years. The
You
different
upgraded
microphone.
through the years.
Yeah, and this.
Remember when the VCRs were like,
This was the one that took all, my husband took all the pictures when people came to Dollars and videos, and downstairs also he had, I don't know if this was the one, he had attached a video machine downstairs on a pole, and he would directed it, like move it from here. From here. And this was the whole audio system here.
we had her in here?
No, it's not
Okay,
This is
so,
unbelievable.
So maybe I went
this brought the
No, you
Rebbe
know,
to
when I
become
came, it was
a
being
Rebbe
used.
big. Big.
From this home.
When I came,
Yeah.
it was still being used. I came
All right.
like
Right.
30 years ago, before computers.
Right. And today it's just and the Rebbe told my husband a few times that you will announce, you will be the one announcing the coming of Moshiach soon. So he said he has to prepare, but today this is already outdated, just the computer.
So they keep this room locked? Nothing goes on in here?
Now it became like a welcoming center. People come here, groups and groups and groups.
It's very
Sometimes
interesting.
Just to
there are
see.
200 people, so they put on tefillin with people. They give mezuzahs. There is all the pamphlet, Chabad. Sometimes there's people that came for the first time to put on tefillin, and they took him by the boys, and they danced with them, and they made him a bar mitzvah.
Well, the room where the Rebbe used to meet the public on Sunday, was it in this hallway or was
And
it in
I'll
the
show
other
you now.
building?
We're going to go out on the hall in the entrance hallway. Now I'll show you.